Christ is born. Glorify him. This is Christmas morning, 2025. And just wanted to do a few things, show you a few things, in my garden here in Raisin, Texas. I built myself a covered garage for my car. I'll show you that in a little bit, from different parts, and something I bought real cheap at one of the stores on sale, and then added to it and everything. Anyway, I wanted to also show you something I'm growing, my papayas. Look at my papayas that I'm growing. Yes. It turns out that not every papaya tree or bush, whatever you want to call it, can produce flowers. Some of them plants are female, some of them are male, and some of them are double-sexed. I forget the term they use for it, but anyway, when that one, it had both blooms, and so both types of flower that it needed, male and female, and so it's putting on some papayas. And I've got some other papayas over here, but they're not all producing fruit, which is interesting. So I'm finding out that some plants are worth keeping, and some of them, they're not going to ever do anything. They're just vegetation. And there's a process of, I understand that you can cut the taproot or something and make it produce fruit. I'll have to try that in the future. Anyway, it's a beautiful day today. It keeps thinking it might want to sprinkle, but it's a beautiful day. Anyway, I just thought I'd show you a few things here at my property on this Christmas day. I still don't have everything planted. This is my holding nursery here. I'm trying to use this tripod, anyway, I've got a whole bunch of blueberries here that I'm getting ready to repot. I'm going to pot all the blueberries in their own pots so that I can keep their soil. I have to focus on there's the camera. I want to look over here, but I need to look here so that I'm looking right at you. The blueberries like acid soil, and so I am going to put them in their own pots so I can acidify the soil to the right level for them, and have a nice crop of blueberries. And I got these, of course, on clearance, as always. And so I've got some pots I'm preparing for them. I'll show you that. None of this is rehearsed, and so it will be interesting to see if I can do this or not. I bought these livestock barrels. Okay, you can buy these mineral tubs, feeder mineral tubs, licks. After they're empty, farmers turn them back into the stores for a little bit of refund money, and I'm going to use them as planters for the blueberries. Okay, and I've put holes in the bottom, drilled holes in the bottom, and so they'll have drainage. And I'm going to plant. I needed to get the compost that I'm using as their medium. I mixed it with peat moss. I had dumpster dived a couple of times at one of the stores that had a nursery, and One of the hauls I took in was this a lot of potted plants that had died, and they were throwing them away. Well, I wasn't after the plants. I wasn't after the planter. I was after the peat moss that the plants were planted in for the growing season to sell. And so I got 4 big trash cans. These trash cans here, and I got the trash cans out of the dumpster also. But I got 4 full trash cans of peat moss that when I dumped all these pots that I got out of the dumpster into, and so I mixed half of that, or actually it's 1 to 4. So 1 part peat moss and 4 parts mulch, compost. And so I wanted to finish off the compost that I had bought last year and was using all year long, and so I wanted to finish it up to get it out of the front driveway because I need a shipment of wood chips, and so I've already put in an order for chip drop, and we'll see if I can get a chip drop here so I can start adding some more wood chips this next year. This over here is a project, all this lumber and everything, for my grape trellis. I'm going to put a grape trellis in front of this shed here, okay? Anyway, that's the planters for the future blueberries. I wanted to show you the banana trees, if I can. Sorry, kitty. I've got a stray kitty, but it's all right. I'm not going to bother him. I have my bananas here, as you know, and planted them a long time ago, last year, and they haven't shot out any blooms yet, and so I'm hoping they will. But this one in particular is getting really big around the bottom. And I don't know if I can show you this or not, but the base of this tree here, the base of this tree, there's my hand, okay? There's my hand, and the base of this tree is just huge. And it's a grass, an herb, I think is what they call it. It's not really a tree, it's an herb. Anyway, they still haven't sent anything up at the top. They're supposed to send start sending short leaves right before they bloom. Send up the bloom, and the bloom comes up the stem of the whole plant, and there will be eventually a shorter leaf that comes out right before the bud does. And so I'm waiting for that. Every morning I come out and look and see if they've sent out their little bitty short leaves indicating that a bud's coming up next. And they're just getting huge and big and round and all that. Anyway, those are my banana trees. And you can see they're back here on the back side of this wall that I built, because this is my my compost bins. And I've got 2 that are making, and one that I'm finished. This one is the last one that I'm working on adding to it. But this one way over here is the first one, and it's ready to be used as compost. It's a year old, and then this is the next one here. I'm pointing backwards, and it's curing itself right now. Okay, and so I'll be making, as I have before, my own compost, and it will be much better than the stuff I buy. Okay. you can see, maybe I'll just do it from here. Here's my sweet potato bed, and I'm waiting. I've been told wait till the freeze, and we haven't had a freeze yet. Glory to God that we haven't, but I'm supposed to wait till the freeze, and it's going to kill all the vines. And after it kills the vines, that's when I then go in and dig up all the sweet potatoes. And these are my loquats and my 2 fig trees back over here. My 2 fig trees, they're starting to lose their leaves for the winter. Okay. And then I've got other pots out here that I've already put soil in for more of the blueberries. So there'll be 3 sets of blueberries in those pots. Okay. But I was going to show you the moringa. The moringa trees are winterizing. I'm going to eventually cut them off, just like I did before. Cut them off right here. I'm going to cut them off again, and if we don't have a real bad winter, freezes or something, we haven't yet, glory to God, but then they'll resprout right here from this point here and bush out, and that's what I want, for them to bush out, because the leaves are what you harvest, and of course, obviously, that's where it bushes out. But the moringas are doing really well. I'm very happy to be able to grow them here, and the leaves are medicinal and full of protein and all kinds of all good things for you. And so I haven't processed fully everything yet and started taking it dose wise, but I'll do that probably when the weather gets really, really bad and I can't get outside anymore. But it's just, we've had these gorgeous days. You can see the sun's coming out, and it's just gorgeous. Everything in the orchard is at a point now where everything is at a point where I'm waiting to see how everything goes through the winter. Okay, and so everything is in the ground. Everything is getting rooted. A lot of things are almost everything is putting on new growth, which I think is a good sign, and that it's all growing. And so hopefully this year of 2025 will be the last of all the expenses and everything and all the costs of buying bushes, even though they were on discount, and getting all that work to get them in the ground. And so now it's just a matter of waiting to see how they all survive under these oak trees as their microclimate, and how well they're going to do in the rest of this winter that we're having, as mild as it has been so far. Okay, I'm going to stop here, and I mainly just wanted to just to show you a few things. And you can see my Lelands. The Lelands are just doing great and doing real well, and they've about doubled in size. And anyway, I want to wish you all a very Merry Christmas and a very happy and prosperous New Year. And we say in the Orthodox Church, Christ is born, glorify him. And so I say that again. I said at the beginning, Christ is born, glorify him. I'll see you later.